What's going on, wonderful people? This is Big Rob. Welcome to another episode of Big Rob's House of Entertainment and no Chinese food. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It is raining just a little bit, so that's why I'm sitting in the truck instead of standing outside like I normally do. It has rained today. It has rained yesterday, and it rained a lot Friday night. I finally got back out on the road with work. Y'all know I love being on the road, and I finally got back out. I come in Friday, and it was hot. Good Lord, it was hot. It was in the upper 150s, or at least down here in South Georgia. I don't know. It was hot. And I got in, and I brought my stuff inside, turned the air conditioner on, turned the fan on, sat down, was reading my book, just kind of trying to relax. Went up, and it come about 10 o'clock or so, and just about the time it got comfortable in the house, boom, the thunder hit, the lightning flashed, and the blasted power went out. So that was a thing. But I do want to give some massive thanks to the Irwin County EMC. They got power restored. Just a few hours. You know, I couldn't blame them for not coming out when it first happened, because, man, it was pouring down rain. So I hope they wasn't out elsewhere. But they did get the power back on around 2:30 in the morning. I was sitting on the porch and watching them. It was pretty nice. But, yeah, good times anyway. So I went to New Orleans the other week, and y'all know because y'all seen my video where I did the toy hunt over there. And I got about halfway over there, somewhere on I-10, and I stopped because I was, it was getting about lunchtime. I stopped to get me something to eat, and I pulled in at the Pilot gas station / Arby's / Cinnabon / Subway / Church's Chicken / Fix-A-Flat / Walmart / Dollar General / Starbucks / it was a gas station. Nah, I'm just kidding. It was one that had the Pilot and Arby's. And but anyway, I went in and used the restroom because I'd been in the truck for a while, and walked over there to the Arby's and got in line. There's about 10 or 12 people in line, so I was content to wait for just a little while because there wasn't nothing else on that exit. And I'll be honest, if y'all ever been on I-10 in Florida, there's stretches where you go a long time where you don't see nothing but trees and other cars. There are no exits, and if they are exit, they ain't nothing on it. It just leads to other places. So I was gonna wait a couple minutes, and so I sat there on the line, and they got through. Finally, it got down to about 4 or 5 people in front of me, and I heard somebody, and they was trying to pay for their meal. And the poor woman goes, "Sir, I'm sorry, you're going to have to pay cash, and the credit card machine's down." I said, "Man, Big Rob don't carry cash. It's 2023. Big Rob's got a phone and a credit card, and that's how I make my payments." So I was like, well, can't get no Arby's. I'll at least go over here and get me something to drink and a pack of Doritos or something for, to get me down the road. And I walked over to the Pilot side, and their machine was down too. The whole system was down. It is what it is. It's not like I needed to eat. I mean, y'all seen me. I really ought to skip a few meals. That's just it. But that was on the way over there. On the way back, I was planning to do a couple more stop-ins at Dirt Cheap and see if I could find anything else. And this is just how my luck runs. I mean, y'all may think it's entertaining. Y'all may think it's funny. Y'all may just think, good God, get on to the point. And there is no point. If y'all hadn't figured that out by now, you probably never will, but there is no point. But anyway, I was riding down the road, and I stopped in Mobile. That's in Alabama. And I've had some pretty good luck with that Dirt Cheap in the past over on Schillinger Road. And so I rode up there, and I'd be dogged if they ain't have a sign there that says, store is closing, we are moving somewhere else. And I looked at my phone, and the date that they were closing was the date that it was. They were closing on the 21st of July. There wasn't nothing left in there but a buggy full of flip-flops and, I don't know, knockoff purses or something. I didn't look real close. I didn't need no purses, because anyway. So I said, well, that's all right. So there's one in Pensacola I've been to before too. I'll stop in over there. So I got back in the truck and rode on down, stopped off in Pensacola. There's a dirt cheap right there with a dirt cheap building materials right beside it. Building materials pretty good if you're trying to do some home improvement and you want to save a little bit of money. That right there will get you good right there. So anyway, I went into the dirt cheap side and I walked around. That whole doggone store, and you want to tell you what I found? Nothing. Not one action figure. Not one Barbie doll. Not that I needed one, but I'm just saying. They ain't had no toys. They had about 7 aisles of shoes. So I don't know if they pick and pay closed and they just picked everything and paid for it. I don't know. But anyway, so that's my luck. I did not hit any more dirt cheaps on the way in after that, because there wasn't none on my regular route. Just is what it is. So, but that's that. At least I'm back on the road now. I'm pretty happy about that. I got to spend a little time with the family while I was off the road, And y'all know my niece. Y'all seen her on a couple of these videos. She's real smart, real smart, brilliant child. And she's also real pale, like translucent. Like Casper, the ghost, gives her tanning tips. Like she's pale. And so me and her mama and her brothers, we went uptown the other week. We went to the movies, and we got out the truck, and I looked over at her and I said, dang girl, I said, anyway, you turn the brightness down on your legs just a little bit. And this girl, y'all, she ain't even miss a beat. She turned around, she looked me dead in my eye. She said, I don't know. Can you turn the brightness up on your brain? That's my family right there, y'all. We love each other, I think. But, a little bit of bullying never hurt nobody, as long as it's gentle. So, but anyway, that's my niece. Y'all see my hat right here. It's my favorite hat right now. It is a winter camouflage. And I'm aware that I live in South Georgia and we don't have winter. And my family was giving me some grief about having a winter camouflage hat, purchasing a winter camouflage hat for South Georgia. And I said, well, the joke is on you. I didn't buy this in South Georgia. I bought it in Orlando. Anyway, that's all I got for this week. Y'all stick around. I got a couple of shout outs, people to talk about. And I'll be back next week with some, hopefully something entertaining or something funny. But you know what I won't have? I won't have no Chinese food. But I'll have something. All right, bye. All right, that's it for my show this week. I really appreciate you guys hanging out and being with me till the end. Before I go, I just wanted to give a really quick shout out. First off, to my boy Paul. Paul took care of creating my show shirt and some buttons and stuff. He is super talented. If you get a chance, go check out his stuff, redbubble.com. His username is datmintboy, DATMINTBOI. I'll throw this up on the screen too. And if you would like to get a show shirt of your own, which I kind of hope you would, because I think it'd be really cool to see people walking around with a big Rob's House of Entertainment and no Chinese food show t-shirt. His email address is fukinmintdesigns@gmail.com. I'll throw that up here too. But either way, give him some love. Check out his designs, buy some of his cool stuff. Also wanted to give a massive shout out to the Clan Clady at the Zone Collectables and Spotlight Media GA. They are physically located in Tifton, Georgia at 305 Main Street. So if you're in the Tifton area, make sure you go by and check them out. If not, check them out on Facebook, the Zone Collectables for the store, or Spotlight Media GA for the multimedia company. I know they've got a channel on Fire TV and Roku TV. depending on which one of those devices that you might have. Definitely give them a look there. I know they're loading up a whole bunch of new content from around South Georgia. I know my guys Hassel and Monster are on there, so give them a like, give them a subscribe, check them out, add the channels to your favorite streaming device, and see what you got, or go by and see them if you're close by. They've got a awesome store. Last but not least, on the shout outs, my boys Hassel and Monster over at the Nerdy Man Room Show and Hassel's Review. They are on YouTube just like I am. They are also on Spotlight Media GA's channels on Roku TV and Fire TV. They are also all over social media, here, there, and everywhere. They recently hit their newest subscriber goal, and I'm sure they're going for another one as soon as they can. But definitely check them out and give them a like, give them a shout out, give them a comment. And the very, very last thing is my show. Thank you for sticking around to the end here. If you like what you see, give me a like. If you really like what you see, subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I drop new content. Leave me a comment, leave me a complaint, leave me a dirty limerick, whatever makes you happy. But let me know you're there, and I really appreciate all you guys and gals from here, there, everywhere, wherever you guys are. And we'll talk to you next time. Until then, may the force be with you.